Hi rabbits, Research Turtle here. Let's transport ourselves to January 18th, 2026. The top paid application on the China App Store isn't a game, a social network, or a productivity tool. It is a digital dead man's switch called Sileme, and it asks a single brutal question: are you dead? This isn't just software, it is the digital heartbeat of a new era. Sileme, also known by the alias Demumu, overtook social giants to claim the #1 spot by targeting a specific massive demographic: 200 million empty nest youth. These are young people living entirely alone, disconnected from family structures, and facing a singular existential fear: dying unnoticed. So how does the most viral app of 2026 actually function? Paradoxically, it relies on 19th century railway logic applied to 21st century loneliness. The interface is stark. It demands a single user tap every 24 hours. That is it. If you tap, the timer resets, signaling you are alive. If you miss that tap, the app assumes the worst. An emergency protocol executes, automatically sending pre-written emails or messages to designated contacts. The philosophy here is radical non-intrusiveness. Unlike social media that demands your constant attention, Sileme asks for only 1 second of interaction per day. It is a heartbeat monitor for your social existence. But why did this specific app win when smart home devices exist? The answer lies in safety without surveillance. In a landscape saturated with facial recognition and GPS tracking, Sileme offers a data storage local-only promise. You can turn GPS tracking off. You can use an alias. The data stays on your phone, not a centralized cloud. The value proposition is incredibly specific. My death should be known, but my life should remain private. For a generation wary of state observation, this distinction is everything. This architecture of isolation didn't appear in a vacuum. It mirrors the rise of the Tongping or lying flat generation. We're looking at a shift from traditional family networks to digital atomization, where 200 million single households reject the emotional labor of constant communication but still fear the finality of a lonely death. This anxiety has been monetized. The app shifted from a free model to a paid model costing 8 yuan, roughly $1.50 US, and downloads actually increased. This proves that anxiety is now a viable SaaS metric. Users are paying a digital insurance premium for dignity, ensuring that if they pass, they won't rot unnoticed. However, this popularity created a glitch in the positive energy matrix mandated by the state. While the official narrative promotes stability, Sileme exposed the reality of lonely deaths and social cracks. This led to a desperate game of cat and mouse with censorship. The app rebranded from the blunt Sileme, meaning "are you dead?" to the softer Demumu, meaning wooden or numb, to evade keyword filters. It didn't work. By mid-January 2026, the status read, "File not found, removed from app stores." The viral spread of the concept was deemed incompatible with the required social optimism. When we zoom out, we see this as part of a broader spectrum of solitary care across East Asia. South Korea takes a technocrat top-down approach using AI calls and smart plugs, high accuracy but high intrusion. Japan relies on a community hybrid model with postal workers and line apps, high touch but labor intensive. China's Sileme represented a pure market approach, a simple timer, high privacy, but politically fragile. Ultimately, the future points toward OS integration. We are moving toward a world where this isn't an app, but a native feature. If your 810 daily rhythm becomes undetectable for 24 hours, your phone will automatically execute a digital will, deleting your browser history and notifying your kin. Sileme leaves us with a final paradox: the tension between the right to disconnect for privacy and the right to be remembered for safety. It wasn't just an app, it was a digital prayer whispered to a machine, simply saying, "I am still here." That's it for today. Turtle out.